Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I am going to attempt to use this ginormous container of eggs. It says it is a pasteurized frozen egg product. Contains whole eggs, citric acid, 0.15% water as a carrier additive as a preservative. So basically it's just eggs. They're kind of frozen a little still. Not sure exactly. I want eggs for breakfast. I put this in the fridge a few days ago. I don't know why my phone is doing that. Hold on, that's annoying. Sorry, I was having some technical difficulties. That was weird. Anyways, I put it in the fridge a few days ago. Like 2 days ago to start thawing it. And it looks like it's almost thawed. So, as you know, my wrists are kind of weak and I can't whisk that much stuff. So I'm going to use my KitchenAid. Alright, so I'm actually not sure if they'll all fit. So I'm hoping they will, but I'm just going to try to put half if I can stop it at half. It's got a lot of ice crystals in it. It's all coming. Dang it. Well, I think it will actually all fit. Let me get a spatula. I don't want to waste any of it. Alright, I got them all in there. I got the carton scraped out. I'm going to go ahead and lower this. There's a lot of ice crystals still. So I'm just going to blend it like on low and see if the friction will help them thaw. I think I am going to add just a little bit of heavy cream to it. I'm not really measuring, I'm just pouring. Probably like a cup, maybe a cup and a half. If you don't put cream in your eggs or whatever, you do what you do. I like cream in my eggs as opposed to like milk or I'm gonna turn this up one more. Milk, we don't use milk because it has too many carbs. There's too much sugar in it. I think it still just needs to warm up a little. It's still pretty frozen, so we'll be back once it's warmed up a little bit more. Alright, so what I did was I took the pan off here and set it in a sink of warm water to kind of thaw the eggs out better. And as you can see, they're completely thawed. Maybe you can see that. And so now I'm just really combining that cream in, and then we're going to get them cooking. Alright, so I've got my oven to 350. I'm going to do some in a sheet pan just for like a fried egg, essentially. I'm just going to go ahead and spray my pan really well on the edges so that it doesn't stick. I think I just sprayed my shirt. Hopefully this olive oil will come out of my shirt. Dang it! I hate when that happens. Okay. Alright, I'm going to just salt and pepper the pan because I want to. I don't like to do things the same every time. So I like to be different. I don't usually pepper them just because it tends to rise to the very top of the egg, regardless. When I've mixed it in the eggs, the pepper always rises. So I'm thinking if I do it like this, it'll stick to the oil and be on the bottom. Let's see what happens, right? Who knows? Okay. I'm just gonna pour it. It's probably not the best idea, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna pour it. Okay. It's a lot of egg. I think that's probably good. Oh. And then just kind of let it go to the edges of your pan. Whoa. Okay, I filled the pan about halfway, and I've got my oven to 350, so I'm going to go ahead and just get that in there. Okay. Oh, please don't spill. Please don't spill. You could add stuff to these. You could add cheese if you wanted. I'm just actually making just egg patties. I'll let those cook for about 15 minutes or so. As you can see, I still have a ton. Decision time. Do I make another half sheet of egg patties? I think that's what I'm going to do. Thankfully, I have 2 of these pans. Go ahead and get this one sprayed really good. I think I will add the salt and pepper to this one as well. But I think this one I'm going to add some onion to it, because why not? You know? Because I like onion. So I got these minced onion. Just going to sprinkle them on the bottom. And then we'll probably sprinkle some on top. We'll see. They smell so good. I think these ones are going to be a little fatter than the other one. Maybe not. Gotta get all the egg out of this pan though. These have a little bit more. I think I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit of onion on top here. It's going to be good. I'm going to add pepper on top too, because I like pepper. You know, I love my peppers. Thought about adding peppers and stuff like that to it, like bell peppers, and I don't know. Not today. Just like that. Alright, now let's get this one in there. I turned that pan because I wasn't sure if I was going to put anything else in the oven, and this way the heat's not blocked from getting to the next pan. You know, like it can go straight up and I'm not blocking it. Maybe it's just weird, but that's how I do it. Alright, now we'll just let those cook for about 15 minutes and we'll be back. Okay, it's been 15 minutes. Whew. I don't think they're quite done yet, but very close. Maybe just a couple of more minutes and we'll pull them out. Alright, so this is the one with the onions. Turned out really good. You can tell, like, when it bounces back, it's cooked. They're cooked really well. You can see the onions on top and the pepper. It looks like it cooked pretty evenly. I'm quite pleased. My top shelf, however, maybe I didn't have as much egg in it, but it was all going to the back of the oven, so I ended up having to turn it midway through, and it kind of ran a little. So it doesn't look as amazing, but it is cooked all the way through. These have like a little bubble on the top. I'm not sure. Maybe it got too hot in the back. But y'all know my oven doesn't cook evenly, so yeah. I'm going to let these cool a little bit, and then we'll cut them into squares, because I'm fine with square patties for my breakfast. If you wanted them as circles, like for an English muffin, you could use a circle cookie cutter and then just cut out circles and freeze those individually, and then just use all the little pieces in between, like a scrambled eggs or something. If you just wanted circle eggs, I've done those in the little egg machine, and it just takes way too much time. I'm not doing it. Squares are fine. We can have square patties if Wendy's... We can have square egg patties if Wendy can have square hamburgers. Okay? And it's fine. So I just wanted to show you this before I ended. They're still warm, so I haven't cut them yet, but I spread the sides so it pulled away really nicely. And look at how nice that looks. That is... Oh my gosh. So good. I'm excited to eat these. And you will cut this if you make it in a half sheet. Obviously, however much you want. You could cut it into 8 pieces and just have like a eighth of it as just eggs. I usually cut it in 4 slices going this way, and then I cut it in half and then make that in thirds. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get 24 egg patties. Sorry, it took me a minute to do the math. 24 egg patties from this, and then the other one as well. And then I just freeze them individually. So once I get them cut, I'll lay some parchment paper down in the pan, put them on there individually, and freeze them. So then when I want one, I can just take out 1 egg patty. If that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. I'll show you if I remember to record it when I do it. Alright, if not, I will see you guys in my next video. Remember to be kind to yourself always, and if you can, be kind to others. Sometimes it isn't easy if they're not kind to you, but just do your best every day, and that's all you can ask for. Just do your best. Alright, so I scraped all the eggs out of here. I'm not going to wash it right now because I'm going to get these back on there and frozen. I set them on this little piece of parchment paper. I've got them all cut in squares, and I'm going to show you how I get them frozen in individual squares. So I get a piece of parchment paper bigger than my pan. I just get this parchment paper from Sam's Club, and then I just tear it off a little bit longer than my pan. It already sticks out wider than my pan. And then I'll go ahead and get all my eggs on here, and they won't be touching because we want them to freeze individually. Alright, so I got my first layer on there. See how they're close but not touching? I mean, you can do it how you want. And then I put another piece, and I will just continue laying them on here. And then I'll get them all in the freezer. Easy peasy breakfast prep. It takes me about maybe an hour total time, and breakfast for like over a month of breakfast patties. Alright, and the last and final layer to get the rest of these eggs on here, and we'll get them frozen. Alright, so there's 48 egg patties total, but I did leave 2 out to eat, so 46 getting frozen. I mean, if we ate, 2 or 3 a day, it probably wouldn't last a month, but I'm telling you, meal prepping is the way to go if you don't like cooking fresh every single day. I love fresh cooking, but I don't want to cook every single day, so this is the next best thing. Alright, my egg patties are frozen, solid, so now I can go ahead and get them bagged up. I'm just going to fill some gallon freezer bags, toss them in the freezer, and then when they want breakfast, they'll just grab out a patty. Usually we set it up the night before. We just put it in the fridge in a little sandwich bag, and when you wake up, it's completely thawed, and you just microwave it for about 15 seconds. Anyways, there we go. Let me get these bagged. It is snowing like crazy outside, guys. Woo. Tell you what, it is snowing. Of course, I do live in Utah, and it is snowy time right now. I usually just make one row across the bottom, and then however many else I can stack on top. You want to move quick because you definitely don't want them falling out. Once you went to all that trouble to get them done, you just squish out as much air as you can. I usually like to hug it and then just put that back in the freezer. Just have a couple more. Oh. I don't know why the parchment stuck there, but it did. Go ahead and put the rest of these in this one. And put them in the freezer. They turned out great. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy my meal prepping of how to make egg patties, especially if you ever come upon one of them giant cartons of eggs, because you thaw it out and you got to use it right then. And so I just prefer to make those, and then it's all used, and now got 30, what did I say, it was 48 egg patties because I left 2 out, so 46. Very nice. Alright guys, take care, and I'll see you next time.